Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. Okay, so it's been a while, but I've been really ill. That's what... So... Oh dear, I've crashed already. And yes, I've had a chest infection and I lost my voice, which made doing this difficult, as you would imagine. And I have absolutely no idea what I was doing. So I'm just gonna ramble and see if I can make my way through this. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I couldn't leave it for much longer. I kind of feel like I need to at least do one of these videos. So, we're just gonna go off and do something. Haven't really worked out what. It's a train. I'm gonna fumble with the controls, because I can't remember them. I reckon we should check out somewhere we haven't been, like down here. So let's do that. I'm just hoping there isn't a lot of reading, because my voice is still completely destroyed. Sore throat, blocked nose, you know, the deal. It's a very nice ceiling. Roof. Not ceiling, ceiling's on the inside, roof's on the outside. I know my engineering. Engineering? Architecture. Oh god. It's going to be one of those days. Crown and Misery. What a name for a company. I'm kind of hoping we actually find something down here. I remember the bat being a lot more useful. Ah! I'm stuck. He didn't say anything. Should I assume it? Oh no, he found something. Right there. Hello. How unexpected. I restocked on fuel and stuff, and I put the mining thing back on our ship because it gave that extra hold. I remember there being a few important things that I needed to sort out, like the special weapon. I need to improve my stats, things like that. Kind of hoping it happens naturally, because otherwise we might be in some trouble. Oh! I am not ready for this. Aha! Whew. What do we find? The crew of this weathered engine has been driven mad by the winds and stars and things that haunt the sky. A sky story would be nice. Ah! Poe. Damn it. I want terror. I'm terrified of terror. Whoops, wrong button. I'm terrified of terror. Ironically. Wait. Oh yeah. That thing was the thing. Was the question mark. So I'm kind of hoping we actually find like a new town or something. I do need to go back to the Royal Society. Actually, now I think about it, so I could go and do that. It's down here anyway, right? Because we did the race. Join their club. The Rochester Club? Is that it? Damn it, I haven't found anything. So let's go and see what we get for that. It's bound to be exciting. There, it will just give me another race and I'll cry. Kind of hoping we come across some like minables or something, but... Hello, train that looks ominously golden. And is making a horrible noise. What is that? Other than horrendous though. I found a port. Bloody hell. Can I go through that? You approach Perdurance, where the brightest and most beautiful of London's youth are conserved like jewels in glass case. What? As in, they collect people in the glass cases, or... This could be intriguing. Where's the damn duck? Wait. It would have tagged it. Is it on the inside? Can I actually go through this and I'm just... Yes. Ah. Haha. There it is. Lovely stained glass windows. Uh-oh. Arriving at Perdurance. On approach, Perdurance looks like an opulent mansion caught part-way through a genteel explosion. Each constituent set of rooms accounted for, but separate and out of place. Each is connected in a rough circle by narrow winding passages. The steep roofs are topped with shingled turrets and precarious towers. The elegantly disassembled country house perches on top of a soot-stained, windowless factory whose chimneys belch gouts of smoke and fire. Ooh. Enter the parlour. The dock's face a set of polished oak doors carved with a series of masked figures dancing the quadrille. It's a quadrille. I feel like I'm supposed to know that. The windows in the parlour are shuttered. The light stained with pale yellows, blushing pinks, and bruised violets. Lit with the illusion of dawn, or perhaps dusk, you see a room cluttered with stiff-backed armchairs and decorative charades set against savagely floral wallpaper in shades of burgundy, violet, and Brunswick green. A portrait of the Empress, unsmiling, hangs in an ornate gilt frame. A few visitors mill about, casting speculative glances at exasperated butler, while they pretend to examine the decor. That's savagely floral wallpaper. That sounds pretty cool. The visitors are puffed up with importance and embarrassingly eager to tell you how they obtained an invitation to the Half-Light Masquerade. Some through patronage or long service, others through less salubrious means. Oh no, it's the big words again. All are desperate to spend the day in the company of the glittering inhabitants of Perdurance, the brightest stars in Albion's firmament, for here the sons and daughters of Her Majesty's most important courtiers reside in eternal youth and sophistication. Okay. Wow, I can stand for the parliament. Is that something to do with the... Ah, a parliamentary seat is available here. That's something to do with the floating parliament then. Well, I guess my chances are 24% that it's going to cost me 50 ducats? Game of I've been playing. Sovereigns. We'll talk to the exasperated butler. He appraises you with an officious disapproval that testifies to years of devoted training. Yes, and, he demands. He leafs through a leather-covered logbook to make clear that he is, in fact, terribly busy. What is this place? He sighs. This is Perdurance, the home of the Half-Light Mask. I'm saying that wrong. I know I am. Like, he looks like this first half of Masquerade. I'm just going to go with Mask. Here, Her Majesty has created a single perfect day, wherein the finest examples of the Empire's youth may reside for all time. At the day's end, there is a grand ball. When it's over, the day is spun anew, with fresh hours, and all begins again. No one who resides here will age even a single day. Visitors are permitted, of course. Relatives and a select few others, as long as they have an invitation, he says pointedly. I don't have an invitation. Ask about gaining an invitation. How does one exactly get in? If one must ask how to obtain an invitation, one probably shouldn't have it. Typically they are granted to the relatives of residents. However, the Ministry of Public Decency may award invitations to those who have served the Empire. We also receive an unusual number of visitors from the Royal Society. An invitation permits the bearer entry to a single instance of the Mask Parade for the morning to evening. You thank him, and he clearly wishes to impress upon you the grandeur of the matter. It is a great honour to be invited here, and even greater one to be rewarded with a residence. The Empress is most generous with her favoured servants. He gives you a sharp look and adds, and Are all her servants? We are all her servants, are we not? Of course. Ask about the debutantes. Who is permitted to reside here? Why? They are the sons and daughters of Her Majesty's most valued, most trusted counsellors and confidants. The residents want for nothing. They need fear nothing and will not grow old or know care or worry. They will be preserved forever in the flower of their youth and innocence. These are the gifts that Her enduring Majesties to grant. Can they leave? Why on earth would they want to do that? To do that so would seem remarkably ungrateful. So are they holding people hostage here? I mean, it's a good way to get people to work for you if you take their family and children and stick them in a place where they can't get out. Bid him goodbye. Goodbye, he says, in tones of one who has been relieved of a terrible burden. What do we need to get in here? An invitation to Pens. I'm going to click this and hope for the best. Ah, balls. The polls are not in your favour. Your opponents appear to have the will of the people behind them. Fortunately, it's a long way from here to Parliament. You suspect that it will not be long before the winner tires of their new position and steps down. Oh. Well, it was worth a go. That's just here. Yeah, so I can't actually get in here. But okay, what do you sell? Well, what? We're getting bizarre first. An auction of blue painted crockery. What did I need to access that? Affiliation the establishment. The recent death of a well-to-do widower has triggered an unseemly family squabble over the disposition of his estate. An indifferent solicitor has been charged with the auctioning off of various of the deceased's unwanted belongings in order to cover the death duty. It's bloody crockery. Don't I normally only get 50 for these? That's a tiny, tiny, tiny profit, but I suppose okay. Tiny profit's better than no profit. Ah, we can get ministry approved literature. Okay. Oh dear. My ship is carrying on going. So that is Perdurance. Cool. I've really got to stop crashing. I got completely spooked by the random laughing of people having a good time at a party. It's not a noise I hear very often. That seems like a really cool place. Other than that, it seems a bit suspicious, but cool all the same. To be young forever, imagine that. I suppose this is the advantage of the whole time thing. The Queen having control of time. Why did my story just go from 2 to 1? Would I be missing things that have been happening down here just because I haven't been paying attention? That would, whoops. That would suck. I'll keep my eye on that. Just in case. So, what else is there? I'm going to send my bat out, see if we can find anything. You never know. What do you find? He's right behind me. God damn it. Question mark. Please be a mining thing to justify the fact that I put the miner on my ship. January 5th, 1906. How time flies, huh? It is a mining thing, good God. Almost like I planned this out. Up, ow. Tackety engines scour the skies for sources of hours to mine. You bastards! Ooh, there's another one there. Let's not do that. Hey, that's a nimble little guy. How am I going to get this? Ow! Damn it! That was not very good evasive maneuvers. He is more maneuverable than me, this is an issue. Damn it! We're going to be hiding behind this rock for a fair little while. Wait, no we're not, we're gonna... We're gonna pray to God that that guy's gonna help me. Ah, thank you, engine of dubious intent. I don't know if that's a friend or foe. I hope he didn't turn around and blow my head up. You defeated a Tacti scout. The scouts are not built to last in a truism in the Reach. You reflect on the veracity of the statement as another cabin goes up in incandescent smoke. Search the hold. An intriguingly bulging sack. Newly minted coins fall with a heavy thud from the unpenned sack. Upended sack. Oh, brain. Bright Imperial Sovereigns, Her Renewed Majesty's many faces glare up at you. Oh, we got a nameplate. You're a friend, right? That was my hand in the wrong place on the keyboard. Yes, that was a friend. I took so much damage there. Good God. Please tell me it didn't just fly. Found what's right in front of me. What did I actually get out of that? I panicked too much. Ah, a barrel of unseasoned hours. Where did I get that from? Oh boy. I should be paying more attention. Oh no. You are not alone. Tonight the stars are hard and cold. Sleep eludes you. Go for a walk. The insistent visitor again. Passing along an outer corridor, you are surprised by a face pressed against the outside window. The frosted jowls, the bristly moustache. Is it the same corpse that drifted into your Pathia vessel? Ow. The scree thunders on your hull like gravel on a tin bath. The corpse is bashed away. Was that last look on his frozen face surprise? Affront? Disappointment? Yeah, last time he just gave me loads of crap. I really need to fix my ship. Please don't be a ship. Thank God for that. Back to the society. I swear I spent a lot of time just doing nothing. Back on form. Definitely back on form. Something about this game that I just love. I can't put my finger on it. The problem is I'm so easily distracted when I do anything when I'm playing this. There are so many stories I just half do and then I forget about them. Bells chime in the distance. Time ticks erratically here. That's a thing. What is this? I am concerned about my fuel. What is this? Time ticks erratically here. It's like a big rock. I also just noticed my fear is terrifyingly high. Screw it, let's just go to the side. Otherwise I'm just going to build up my fear meter and things are going to go horribly wrong. Just remembered that well. That was the last episode, wasn't it? Where I needed to acquire a few certain bits and pieces. To talk to the bugs inside of the vampires. Not vampires, devils. Here we are. The Rochester Club. Oh dear. How have I been thrashed? Thought I won. Do I have to go there and go back? And I got distracted. Bugger. Everyone is very decent about it, really, aside from the boisterous Harridan. Lord Rochester claps you on your shoulder. Not to worry, not to worry. You can always try again, you know. If you'd still like. We were very impressed with your gumption. God damn it. I don't quite understand how I failed that. It must be get there, get back in the time limit. Bugger. Oh, it's the floating parliament again. Damn it. Oh, I found a new place. I can't do anything there. Time needs to pass. What do they sell here again? Is it crockery? Ooh, tea. Buy all the tea. Desperately trying to make money. 60. I wonder if I can make money if I buy some of that. But I need fuel first. Let's not be dumb. Let's just buy 8 of these. 60. Go back to London, I suppose. Ah, it's actually London. Almost called it New Winchester. Correcting myself. I know it's been a while, but that would just be embarrassing. How far is it from the Royal Society of London? It's not too far. As long as nothing goes horribly wrong. I would like to find a seat in Perdurance. Get a seat on the Parliament. Even though apparently it's completely pointless because the Queen is an autocrat. Autocrat, is that the right word? She has complete rule. Divine leader and all that. Whereas, so the Parliament's kind of just there to bicker among themselves. I wonder if they actually have any power. Ooh, I'd like to thank Tyler, who keeps leaving comments on my videos. I'm sorry I don't get back to you all of them. I see them and I read them. And I have been looking up some of the things you've been saying. And I appreciate it a lot. It's nice to have somebody who actually knows something about the game giving me hints, tips, and things. Like, this world is so vast, and I only have so much time to try and read up on all this stuff. It'd probably take me a lifetime. But, yeah, thank you. But, I would like to know more about these things. I want to know, I want a Parliament. I like the idea of being an MP. Even if it is completely pointless. Nothing but a title. Oh, this is such a long ride. Where are we going? It's a shame there isn't like a the rat statue in the Reach that you can lower your terror at. That'd be kind of cool. Somewhere around here, so I could just kind of zip in and lower my terror that's getting terrifyingly high again. 73%. Oh dear, that's in the way. That's also in the way. Let's navigate through this asteroid field so I don't like destroy myself. This has been a very uneventful trip. Normally I've been accosted by pirates. Those little things, the bugs, buggy things, space bugs. They don't seem to bother me anymore. When I first started, they bothered me all the time. Or I just always picked fights with them and wondered why they fought back. Distinctly possible. Ah, damn it. There we go, we're almost there. Really need to work out how to make it so my terror doesn't go up so quickly. I feel like I'm dancing with fire every time. Your crew cluster at the windows, longing for a glimpse of the great enterprise of Albion. July 11th. Oh wow, that takes quite a long time to get from here to there. Oh dear. So 30 days there and back. It would literally have to be me going from there straight back. Which makes sense, I suppose. It's not the most exciting episode to watch, though. I wonder if time passes when you're in ports. Guessing not. Is my terror still going up here? Yes, it is, because that bar's flowing up. What is this? Wow. I feel like I should have seen that. That was the Throne of Hours. Okay, it kind of makes sense. Big, important gold building. I wonder if I can actually become, get employed by Her Majesty the Queen. Do some little jobs on the side. I would have to pick a side though, and since the Tacties, or whatever they're called, shot at me when I was minding my own damn business. Damn rebels. Damn rebel scum. Oop, 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 oop. First things first. Sell stuff. To that one. No? That one. I spent 60. They're worth 60. I'm making no money if I buy things from... So literally the only things that I make money on are bargains, which makes sense. But I expected... Oh, make some money off that dried tea. I expected to make money off of just trading anything. Guess I won't bother doing that again then. Or I might actually try and... I have a lot of port reports, my god. I may try and work out what's worth what. Let's repair them. Train. 27 sovereigns. Luckily that ship we killed dropped 30, so that's paid for that. And... prospects. Why can I not click that? Literature for the Avid Horizon. See, I need these, but I don't know where the Avid Horizon is. So without finding it first... Because prospects are the way you make money. I made so much money in the Reach by doing prospects. Because I'd like to upgrade my ship to one of like the escort class. Or why am I in the escort class right now? Am I? I don't think I am. Oh, those would be nice. That's a really nice looking ship. 4,000. I mean, technically I could afford that right now. Because I have a feeling that is my ship. Oh no, I'm in a Parsifal class cursor. And that's a Bedivere. Bedivere. More armor. Bigger hold. Bigger crew. Less of these. Yeah, it's only got one bridge slot, but it's got 2 plating slots, which makes it a lot more fighter friendly, shall I say. So it's a toss-up. I want to get rid of hold space. I've already got a pretty big hold, plus you gain 2 base, but I lose 8. 8 is a lot. I will think about it. And by think about it, I mean I'll forget and I'll just do my next episode like nothing's ever happened. But because my throat is killing me and I can barely speak anymore, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Anything is appreciated. But as always, I'll see you next time.